Hey everybody, so we did our hike this morning. This is such a terrible mess. Ugh. Okay, we did our hike this morning and I think it went really well. We were still kind of missing some people. I really hoped Cindy would be there. Josue, Hoseby, we were just missing some people. Sal was missing. But we had a really great time. We had extra people join us that we didn't account for, which was great. And it was very tiring, actually. I need to do more cardio. I thought, oh, hell yeah, I'm lifting. I build endurance when I lift. I honestly believe that because I ran so much better. But, for sure need to incorporate more cardio into my day-to-day. I'll probably do that a lot more during training time, which I hope to do from April to June. But it was hard. We were definitely tired. That little boy that you saw is a freaking beast. He was running and jumping on rocks, and we were just all out of breath, me and Chris especially. But it was great. Some of our people were sick. Justine was a little bit sick. Martin was a little bit sick, but we definitely conquered the mountain, and it was just a really good time all being together. And it was just nice to go out and be active and do something different than just, sitting or I don't know what you do, especially where we live. I don't know, it's kind of boring. But I think it was a really great time. I think we all enjoyed what we did. We did a little bit of meditation. Yuli did a guided meditation for us. I think it went really well. I didn't record all of it because I was meditating also myself, but there was partial recording of that, and as much of the hike that I can film without falling, I did trip a little bit on the way down. So did Chris. I was freaking dirty everywhere. I had mud in my shoes. I'm really kind of upset that I wore white socks that day. But yeah, it was great. It was different. I enjoyed it. It was really beautiful once all the fog cleared up. And we took pictures. We did the psychology challenge. I also got carried away in instructing that I don't know how greatly you got out of it. Hopefully, if you do try it, if you try it on yourself, hopefully you pause, I guess. Maybe I'll put this footage, before the hike, that way you kind of know how to do it. As soon as I start doing it, if there's a way that you could possibly do it, hit pause, answer your question, hit pause, answer your... Actually, better yet, I'll explain it now. It'll make so much more sense, and I want you to be able to do it. So what you're going to do is, without cheating, because if you watch the rest of the video first, if you were to see the rest of the video, you would totally cheat, and your answers wouldn't be very accurate. But I've tested this psychology mind test. I learned it in one of my communications classes. I loved it. I thought it was really cool and really funny, and just really legit, honestly, and I've tried it on multiple people, and every time I do it, it's quite accurate in my sense, and I guess it's kind of a way to reflect on who you are as yourself. You know yourself, but sometimes you don't really think you do. But basically, all in all, there's 4 questions and then 3 descriptions to each question. So the first question is, pick your favorite animal. I guess it's not necessarily a question, but statement, whatever you want to take of it. Pick your favorite animal, describe 3 reasons why, and don't do it sentence form. So me personally, when I first did it, I said elephant, and my 3 reasons were... I said memories, smart, and relationships. And you might get a word that kind of doesn't make sense when you go to interpret it later, but it'll mean something later. It has a kind of translation that you have to come up with on your own. So I knew what that meant at the end of doing everything. I'll tell you what it means, and then I'll be able to kind of do an interpretation. Second, you pick favorite color. So I picked green. My 3 descriptions were earthy, I think I picked life or lively, and then I know I for sure picked natural. The third thing is pick your favorite body of water. I guess that sounds weird. You could pick anything you want. I've had people do, just something as vague as the ocean, or something as more specific, Atlantic Ocean. It could be a gulf, a sea, a river, a toilet, a pool. I've heard some really interesting ones, but that just makes you an interesting character. So pick whatever one it is. Don't think too outside the box. Don't try to be clever. Just pick whatever you think as your first one. And then 3 descriptions. I chose Rio de Colorado, and my words were beautiful, wild, and peaceful, I believe. And then the very last one is 3 things that you would feel if you were alone in space. I said you don't have to pick anything out of that one. So it's someone just simple, your three, what you would feel. I said high, anxious, and lonely. So the breakdown, going back, my animal was elephant. What that means is that's how I see myself. Not as an elephant, but those three reasons and why I like them, that's basically how I see myself. So it's kind of crazy because you don't know. I didn't know even when I did it for myself. I didn't know what each thing meant. But how I see myself, I guess, turned out to be memories, smart, and relationships. So to break that down, because maybe you're like, I don't really get it. Well, elephants have like really good memory. I don't think I do. I really don't. I can remember some things and not others. But I'm a very thoughtful person. I go back and I reflect on so many of my memories every day, all the time, as a 24/7 thing. It's just what I do all the time, and I think that it's just something that I strongly associate to myself. And even just trinkets and keeping things, because I like to keep the memory, good or bad. I know that it teaches me something, and it's just a good association, and that's just me. So yeah. And smart, I think I consider myself smart. I'm more of the brainy type than the beauty type, and that's just always been me, like tutoring and helping people with homework and always trying to be a bookworm and do the best that I can with school. I'm not always the smartest, but I work really hard with school, so I guess I saw that in myself. And the last thing I picked was relationships, and you're probably like, how does that describe you? I haven't been in a lot of relationships, but I guess the way that I associated it is because elephants per se particularly, maybe it's crazy to you, it's just how I am. I guess the word really would translate into like unconditional love or like a loyal love or something. Maybe even crazed, I don't know, whatever. Elephants, I've read it somewhere that when they lose their partner or spouse or whatever, they're hard to take care of. They become very sad without their partner. Like, I guess it's just kind of a soulmate for them. They're very, I don't know if they're just dependent on them, but they have this deep love for them that they just, they don't really want to sleep, they don't really want to eat. And I guess that's pretty intense or something, but I guess that's just how I see love. I really adore elderly people who are still together, who don't give up on love right away and get divorces, because I just, I have seen so many divorces and families, and people just give up so quickly in relationships in general, and I just don't believe in that. I think that a relationship goes beyond love, and it takes on a form of commitment. Like, you don't always love your partner or whatever, but if you commit to them, you commit to them. So I guess that's where I went with it. That's how I translate it, because I know that about elephants, so I know that I can know that about myself. So you kind of have to dig deep, because some people pick like really like things that just don't really make sense. Someone's favorite color, they picked that they liked red because they liked the red Power Ranger. I don't know if that was like a hero to them, or if like in reflection they wanted to be a superhero, they wanted to be powerful, they wanted to be, I guess, helpful to the community, because I guess Power Rangers did that. I don't know. Whatever it makes sense to you is how it makes sense. My colors were, my color was green, earthy. I don't remember if it was live or something, but I know that was natural, and per se, this is how others view me. So that makes sense to me, because I'm not big on makeup. I straighten my hair, I guess. I don't go out of my way to do a lot of extra. Not that I don't like it. I think it's so beautiful. I love people who do that. I just don't take the time out of my day, I guess, to do that, and I just don't do it all the time. I'm not one to run, I guess, do all that stuff, but I enjoy it for sure. I try to wear makeup sometimes, do my hair sometimes, I guess, but I guess natural. That makes sense to me. And earthy. I thought that was kind of weird that I picked that because of like green to me is earthy. Like I think of trees. I don't really think of like the whole money thing. But it's kind of funny, because reflecting on like ways that people have described me that I have actually heard, or they've told me just straight out, multiple people in different years who've never met each other have said this same thing to me, that I'm down to earth. So I guess that's how I'm viewed. And so however you describe yourself is how you're viewed. The third thing, the body of water, I don't think you have to translate that in any way. Whatever it means to you is what it means to you. And view death. I thought that was kind of crazy. I picked lonely, anxious, and high. Lonely, I guess, I don't know, I guess that's the way I view death. Death is, I guess, a touchy subject to me. I've heard some really amazing things. Someone else said hi to. I think what I meant by high was like just very surreal, I guess. I feel like I wouldn't feel like it was real, or maybe like dreamy, like, I don't know, just this very weird feeling I feel like would be over you. I don't know, I've never experienced death. I couldn't tell you what it meant, but I guess that's how my mind subconsciously thinks of it. and I guess anxious, because it's something that's kind of nerve-wracking to me. As a believer, it shouldn't be, because I know that to be absent from the body is to be before the Lord, but it's something that's unknown, and somebody described to me once that we're afraid of the things that are unknown to us because we don't know. Like, those things just, they terrify us because we don't know what they're going to be, and I think that we always want to know, really, when it comes down to things. So, I don't know. I guess that's how I view it. People have said scared, afraid. A lot of people have said lonely, so I guess it's just a thing. I mean, you go alone. Some people have just said, like, I don't know, like spiritual or something like of a higher realm, and I guess that's amazing that, you know, you're not afraid and you're good with everything, and that's awesome. I think we should all come to a place where it's not something afraid, or afraid, it's not something scary, or something that fills us with fear. So, I don't know, it's really awesome hearing everybody's take on different things. I think it's a good way to introduce ambassadors and to introduce people and to get to know people. You don't always know people off tops, but doing that, especially if you really know the person, like I've done it to people who I don't really know, so it's kind of like, oh, you know, I kind of get like the layer of what I saw above you, like out of you, because I mean, you can't judge anybody by like how they look or anything, because people have these huge stories behind them. But so it's kind of cool, like if you don't know the person, to kind of like get a quick overview of like the self that can't lie to you, and also to do it to people that you do know, because you're just like, damn, like I totally get that vibe from you, I totally see that, and you're so right about who you are. So it's pretty cool. I think the longer you take to really come up with your answers just means you need to do more reflection on yourself. Maybe you're just not sure, and nobody, not that nobody ever is, but I think we just go through such long journeys in our life that we're learning who we are. So I guess that's the thing. I love watching people play. I love seeing people's answers. It's really awesome to me. And so I had a good time doing that. It's supposed to be also not only the mental challenge, but a, I guess, icebreaker challenge, just to kind of see what people are like and to get to know them and to make more friends with everybody. And I just thought it was a really good day, because not everybody did know each other, and we just spent time talking to each other and seeing what we do with work and life and everything. So it was, overall, it was just a good day. It was a good hike. Like I said, we did the mind challenge. We couldn't do the racing because the field was wet and it was very early in the morning, and just the time of season that it is, we probably would have slipped, and we had people with bad ankles already. We didn't do the squat your partner challenge, which I really, really wanted to do. I thought we were going to do it right before we left, but people complained about their backs and also that they just didn't have time. So I'm so sorry. I hate projecting what we are going to do and then it just doesn't happen, because I feel responsible and that you guys are relying to see on certain things. Maybe, I don't think a lot of people watch just yet, but to proclaim something that I don't do kind of bugs me to not fulfill that. However, you gotta just roll with the punches. Can't be sad about things that don't happen, because, you know, life's life, and that happens quite a bit. So I just went with what I was able to get on film, and I just hope on another day with more people we'll do that, because there were people missing anyway that I would love to see do the challenge. Like, you guys saw some of the people mostly, and it's fucking tall. I don't know who the hell's gonna squat him, but I'm excited to see that. And Sal is buff as fuck, so he's probably gonna have like 2 people on his back squatting. I don't know, I'm excited to see it hopefully later in the future. I'm gonna try not to project any dates, because like I said, this kind of thing happens, and I just feel like I let that part down and fall through. But I had a great time. I hope you had a good time watching, and I don't know much else, so I guess enjoy the rest that is to come, that you'll see that I explained, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Bye, guys. Have a good Sunday. Hi, Simeon. Hi, Sim. What's good?
This hike.
A dark. I have Martin. I have Alexis. I have Yuli, Sim, Isaiah, Sal, and Chris. What's up? Amazonian gym partner. I think because I said Amazonian. She's an Amazonian. She's like, she's not excited about it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so today's the hike that we've been talking about for like 2 weeks, guys. We are going to scale this mountain. Check it out. That's Chris, not the mountain. It looks cold as fuck. My hands are cold. I kind of didn't think that part through, that my camera work is low-key trash, and I'm about to scale a mountain. So if I fall and die, you see the camera tumble, you know what happened. So we're gonna do the hike first. We're still waiting on Alex. We're waiting on Tahir, Justine. You don't know everybody. You haven't met them.
Yeah.
So I was like, who's missing? Techniel. I don't think Sal's gonna get up, honestly. But honest to God, and I'm kind of angry because he was supposed to do like really awesome squat your partner challenge, which we're doing after squat your partner challenge. And if the grass isn't wet and we don't slip and die racing, but I just don't think the weather is suitable for that because it's really, really wet outside. But I will see you guys when we go, I guess. Goodbye. And away we go. Dude, that low-key looks dope. I like it. I like how it looks.
There's like a football field up there, bro. Like it's like a field. I was like, whoa.
I hope it doesn't look, it's got
There are some demons that I have been hiding from you. Something's been missing. If I'm being honest, I should tell you the truth. Oh, I've been full, I've been wide, I've been low, I've been high. Now I'm asking for your forgiveness, 'cause this time things will be different. I think you will find my demons have been exercised. I am living proof that things do change over time. It was painful, but I still survived. Now I'm gracious, the dark mistress is no longer by my side. I must apologize if the way that I'm acting seems over possessive in your perspective. Please sympathize if I come across aggressive, 'cause emotions, they cannot be sent in a text. I've been down, I've been above, searching for you and searching for love. Now I'm asking for just one more chance to impress. Things will be different, I think you will guess. My demons have been exercised. I am living proof that things do change over time. It was painful, but I still survived. Now I'm gracious, the dark mistress is no longer by my side.
What's good, bruh?
Whoa,
How you feeling?
she's a demon I've been keeping. You're the angel I've been needing.
Rationalize my whole idea on cardio.
Whoa,
We're gonna talk about that later.
baby,
How do you
show
feel?
me the light that I need to make me feel alive.
Alex, Justine, how do you feel?
She's a demon I've been keeping. You're the angel I've been needing. Whoa, whoa, baby, show me the light that I need to make me feel my demons have been exercised. I am living proof that things do change over time. It was painful, but I still survived. Now I'm gracious, the dark mistress is no longer by. My demons have been exercised. I am living proof that things do change over time. It was painful, but I still survived.
I do not call it
Now I'm gracious,
even though
the
it's on
dark
the hand,
mistress is no longer by my
Anywho.
side.
Nigga, we made it. I'm just kidding. It's like, maybe not the best word. Me? No, I'm just kidding. So we finished it. It was hard, right?
Yes.
I feel like my heart was like about
was-
to
it was
implode, implode from the inside. It was good. My hair is definitely wild now. Y'all gonna see an afro later. We're gonna go down when we get down, which I'm so afraid of. I feel like this is part of Faith Your Fears series, which I've yet to introduce, but I'm going to very soon. Let's talk about that later. But yeah, we're all gonna make it down, which I'm very, very scared. There's not a lot of grip on our shoes. It's pretty wet up here. It's very white that you guys can see. It's just like mist everywhere. And as soon as we get down, I know I said we're gonna race. We're gonna scratch it only because I think the grass is wet and we have people with bad ankles. And I just don't want to cause injuries today, but we are gonna hopefully do Squat Your Partner Challenge. Pretty interesting. We are even, so I think we have enough people for everybody to partner out. And then the psychology challenge, which I'm going to do slow snippets so that you guys can kind of follow and try it on yourself, because you can't do it unless you were to see the whole thing. And I guess that's it.
If you don't stop.
If you don't stop.
How you feeling right now?
Good. Not. I was gonna say winded, but not anymore. I feel like I can breathe again. So.
And explain how good you're feeling right now.
I don't know.
What does it feel like? What are all the feelings you're feeling? What is
I
the...
feel like I'm in the abyss. Like everything is like white, and we're in like the twilight zone.
It does feel like that, to be honest.
That's what I feel like.
How's your body feeling?
It feels good. I feel like I conquered like.
Yeah, you definitely conquered some layers today.
Conquered some layers.
Like, especially the steep parts. Woo, it was pretty hectic. Yeah, it's a real lot.
How do you feel?
I feel
Let's...
amazing.
Hold on. How do you feel?
I feel awake.
Yes.
Energized. Especially because I haven't been feeling like that in a while. Like, it feels amazing. And to be like awake and not sleepy and tired, this mountain definitely opened my
I feel like I don't have the words to describe this moment
like,
until
yeah,
afterwards.
Like, I feel like I have so many words that I can't even make up one word for all the words I'm feeling right now. But
That.
it feels bomb.
Bomb. It feels void because I can't explain it right
Yeah,
now.
like, people are like, what does bomb feel like? Well, it feels
Bomb.
amazing.
It's bomb.
Yeah, right.
Martin, how do you feel?
I feel fantastic.
That's
How
awesome.
you feel?
I feel good.
Great.
Sal, how do you feel?
How you guys feeling right now?
I feel like I could go on a 12-mile run right now.
12 miles? I don't know about all that, but I'm still alive.
Bro, I've done it.
Focus on your breathing. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Just do that a couple more times. Just keep doing that. Pay attention to your posture, the way you're sitting, the way your spine is aligned.
Did you open your eyes on that card just now?
Yeah.
I did too. I was
That's what
like,
what the hell is that? I was like, what the fuck? How you can hear that so close?
Bro.
Yeah. I'm scared.
Dude, I for real like warmed up. Yeah, I really did. I felt like the
Your nose is not warm
same.
though.
Red hot.
Yeah.
Explain it later.
I'll tell you next time.
No sense.
why
Okay, now everybody put down their favorite color.
Ooh.
I have two. And they're equal.
Try to pick one.
They're equal. I can't
You have
choose
to pick
them.
one.
I literally
Sim,
cannot.
don't
I
make,
literally
it
cannot
won't
mix
matter
it
because
together.
the way that you answer it will still come out.
Mix
I'm-
them together.
I'm just gonna say both of them because
Fine,
they're equal.
fine. You're making it really hard.
This is hard, okay?
It's only hard if you overthink it. Okay, and then do the same thing. 3 words that
Take your own
describe why you like
advice.
it.
Take your own
Shut the
advice.
fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You said what?
Oh, look, they're on the top right now.
I can't even see them.
That's not a mountain.
Okay.
That's a little hill.
Wait, so what are we writing
level.
about?
Get on
Put your favorite color and 3 words that describe why you like that color. But don't make it a sentence. When you're ready, pick your favorite body of water.
What?
I know it sounds weird, but pick your favorite body of water and 3 words that describe it.
Like
Or how
a
it makes you
pond?
feel. So like, he, when he did it, wanted to say bathtub. Like, I don't care. You can put fucking bathtub. You can put like a specific ocean. You can put pool.
That's all it.
But you still have to pick 3 words of why you like it. So be honest with it.
But you said bodies of water?
Body of water.
Alright.
Thank you.
Alexis, did you do it? Alexis, did you write it?
What?
Your 3rd one?
What? For what?
Body of water.
Oh, body of water.
You're so slow.
Perfect base.
Space.
3 words that would describe if you were in space.
If you were in space, 3 words that describe how you would feel alone.
Excited?
Being. Being.
Being alone?
What's yours, Chris? Tell me.
A cat.
Tell me.
I literally.
Look, this is the break your ice challenge too. You're making friends
Oh
right
my
now.
god, I put a cat.
What? Tell me.
cat.
Okay, and why? You would be, dude.
said a what?
That's so true. A cat.
It's fluffy, beautiful, and it's ice.
That's Sal, what'd you put?
I put a cheetah.
Why?
Because fast, fierce, and strong.
Okay. What'd you pick?
I put dog. I put a nice, fun, and comforting.
And what was your animal?
Hey, bro.
Dog.
We're all not
What was it?
Dog.
Okay. What was your system?
Pit bull, and I said loving, loyal, strong.
Okay. Alexis?
Squaw. I picked an elephant.
And what? Oh, I did too.
Big, tusk, and gray.
Okay. But okay. Interesting. Okay, your second one is how others view you.
You're not great.
Does everyone?
Oh, I put
Sim, go.
I put black and white because it's bold to the point and it's broad.
I'm
Okay.
describing an elephant.
Chris?
I put black because it's dark, it blends, and it's easy.
What I put?
Okay.
Mine kind of does.
Sal?
Mine was
Nice.
I like black, but I put like the first one was like meaningless, beautiful and exotic.
Okay.
It's black, you know, it's meaningless. It has,
Nice, style, and ocean.
It was blue?
Nice,
It's
blue.
blue.
Okay. Yours?
Mine's blue, and I said peaceful, ocean, sky. It
Okay.
doesn't make sense to me now.
You have to, when it's a word like that's that vague, because I've done it, you just kind of have to think about what that means to you. Because it means something. How others see you.
Damn, I'm kind of happy.
Okay.
It seemed like
The
that.
third one
Wait, what does it say, babe?
is really funny. And I'm excited because I want to hear your answers. It's usually funny. It's how you view sex.
Oh my god.
I put relaxing, peaceful, and beauty.
What was your...
It's like beach.
Okay.
Sex on the
Mine
beach.
was a
That's
spa.
easy.
It was hot, relaxing, and drinking.
Fun.
Alright, so mine
Oh,
was
there we go.
the
Nature,
toilet.
calm.
Alright, but I put relaxing, clean, and then like time.
I said river, flow, lots of
Dude, his was the funniest. Martin's was the absolute funniest.
I forgot how to put it, but I put salty.
It was pretty gross. Oh, you said like, oh, it was gross. I knew
Oh,
it.
and the third one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was yours?
I
Peaceful,
said,
pleasant,
oh,
beautiful.
What's yours?
I said
For the third
river,
one, right?
flows,
Actually, no,
washes away,
I put
beautiful.
salty
Okay.
wet and something else.
All right, and the last one is how you view death.
Lonely, scared, and anxious.
Okay.
I just put sad and alone.
You only put two?
I put for the space. I put enlightened, fulfilled, and meaningful.
Yours is dope.
Really?
I put lonely,
That's how I find
lonely, amazed, and mind blown.
Okay.
Wait, which is that one?
How you view death.
The space.
Oh wait, is it me? Okay. I put scared, lonely, terrified.
Okay. Alex?
3, 2, 1.
I put perfect, amazed, being. Wait, what does it describe?
How you view death.
sick.
So, for those of you who are like,
It's like something's floating. Is that like the
so beautiful.
Is it?
I think so. Like they probably take it off because there's only like two little things. On it.
Little beads. Okay, let me explain. So this, I straightened my hair with this thing. All those red beads missing. People who say that my hair is so curly, it's so wavy. No, my appliances freaking break because my hair is that curly. I feel like today was like the longest it took to do my hair. I don't know why. I have so much tension in my neck and my shoulders. I always get tension when I have to freaking straighten my hair because it's like holding your hands up here for like 5 hours. Okay, I low-key kind of trained my hair even though it's like still really thick, and that's why it's halfway up, because my hair is just always thick no matter what. Reason being probably because I used a lot of castor oil and like different oils in it because I cut my hair back in January. Very, very, very short. My hair is pretty much back to like the length that it was before I cut it. It takes that long to grow. But yeah, I cut it in January because I wanted it to be really beautiful and thick, and I was like doing all these things like to make myself like as best as I could. Even with the whole working out, like I bought all these face masks, and I was doing like these oil treatments and conditioning treatments, and so now it has grown. But now like my hair, it just feels like thick. Like it was already very thick, but now it's just like the top layer is even more thick than it was. So it just doesn't. It takes forever to straighten. So the first day it just never really straightens properly anyway. But now it's just extra thick. And honestly, if I had extra money to just throw around, I would just get my hair straightened by somebody else, which I used to do back in 8th grade. And then it just got too expensive. Well, I didn't pay for it. My dad paid for it for me. He was so nice. He got that done for me because I just don't like my hair curly. I wish I did. I wish I loved it. I'm working on loving it, but I just don't even like myself. So I straighten it. That's what I do. But yeah, I like have this whole process, and today it took even longer because I had to blow dry it too, and I usually don't blow dry it. I use this as like my blow drying method because it's a brush that gets hot, and like if you go to like a stylist, they put like, well, maybe not you, but for my type of hair, they put like this little brush nozzle thing on the blow dryer and they like comb it out. So in a way for me that's like my drying method, and then I straighten over it. And it just takes so long, and it's so frustrating because those little beads keep breaking off, and this thing is not even that old. Like, I got it back in April. It's December. And they're good appliances. Like, they're supposed to last. If you didn't have as curly hair as me, that would not happen. So it sucks. And my hair is still very, very thick today. It always is, if you've noticed. But, my whole goal was to get my hair done by 4 because we have a meeting. And I really, really, really wanted to take a nap because I'm too tired. And I babysat today, and they're amazing. But children are a ball of joy and energy that I just didn't have enough of today. So I wanted to take a nap. But really, my hair took the whole 2 hours. And now I'm going to get ready and go meet SPIRITlift. I thought I'd let you all know that. Maybe you don't care. But that's what's up. Let's go see the team. Very rushed manner. I guess I just wanted to be how Christmassy. I wanted to see how Christmassy I could be, or felt like Christmas or something. I don't really know what I decided, but basically outfit of the day or night, because I wore sweats a lot of the day and Gymshark spandex from the hike today. Anyway, I'm wearing these green Hollister jeans and a belt because they apparently don't fit. I kind of forgot that I bought them bigger because my legs were longer, even though I'm really short, I have really long legs. So they were like kind of high water, so I had to buy them bigger, which means I had to go bigger on the waist. So a belt, a Dickies belt. This is my gym fanny, which I always have. I'm gonna make these super awesome, trust me. Super lame. A shirt that I really like. It was a gift, and it's Hamlet. I love writing. I always wanted to be a writer, and I just think it's awesome. And then this thing was also a gift. It was a Christmas gift from my friend Priscilla, and it's like, Christmas was up. And then thick hair, and all I put on was foundation, because when I don't wear a hat, I like my face to kind of be clear. Oh yeah, I just want to show you this, because I low-key like skimmed it. It's really, really cute. It's like a little saying for the boys. She does like Edward the Elf here, so yeah, that's what that is. Oh, I whispered because that's kind of creepy, but anyway, now it's time to go. Let's go meet the boys. Yeah. And I might go to church tonight, so I grabbed my little book with Apocrypha and my pink little sparkly notebook that has all the ideas for SPIRITlift tonight. But yeah, depends on how long the meeting is. We'll go. Don't know if I will record because in church that's just not what I do, but I do like kind of getting the whole spirit part in there, so maybe we'll just like talk to people. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go.
The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me.
It's little bambinos, and I'm starving, and do not judge me. I talk about flexible dieting, and if I haven't yet, I'm doing it now. Regardless, I am low on my calorie count, and it fits my macros. That is my explanation. We are going to go eat pizza at Yuli's house, and the ambassadors will be there, and I need to go now. We're gonna go do another meditation, and it's very dark. If you could see me, I would lighten this. We're gonna go do another meditation tonight. I would already be late to church if I wanted to go, so that's just not gonna happen. Of course, I really wanted to, but no time. I need to eat, or I'm gonna get sick again. I have been very off this week with my eating. I've been getting sick from not eating, or I have eaten and it just didn't agree with me, so I'm very, very hungry. So we're gonna go do that, meditate, and whatever else that occurs tonight. But really, it was a really great Sunday. I don't think God is upset with me for missing church because I read this morning. I'm gonna read again tonight. I went to church on Friday. If you haven't gone and you live around the Riverside area, Harvest Church, College Night, The Whale is super awesome. I love it so, so, so much. And I went, and I'm just gonna keep making Friday my church day, and it's even darker. But that's about everything we're gonna do tonight. If I share any scripture that really touches my heart and my soul and all that is good and well with me, then I will add that last little increment. But I it's the end of the night, and maybe a little footage of the ambassadors if I do. If I don't, I'm signing out and saying goodnight. Peace out.